Podcast starts at 19 seconds.
Welcome to a new episode of Fit the Description, a Black Men's podcast where various black men come together to talk about life, society, entertainment, culture, news, and whatever else we want to talk about from various black men's perspectives. I'm your host, G, and today we got B.
What's up, everybody?
Yep, and it looks like today we're going to do a two-man crew. With that being said, on your way in, make sure to subscribe and follow, depending on your platform. Additional links will be down below for the audio platform. Also, make sure to check out the Clips channel, Fit the Description podcast, over there on YouTube. And just so you know, we're also on Instagram, Opinion Peace Network. Make sure to check us out over there. Where basically we repost the shorts that was on the Clips channel and we put it up over there on Instagram. So make sure to check that out. And beyond that, let's get started. Man, did you see the Kamala Trump debate?
I saw the first one.
They only had one.
Okay. Yeah, I
We
saw
just
it.
haven't talked about it. Yeah. What you think?
Well, it was trash. I didn't say that, but yeah, I got it.
Hold on. I'll go first. Let me go first. I'll go first, and I'll let you go. Let's switch this up for once. So, in my personal opinion, and I'll just say it bluntly, I think Kamala definitely won that debate.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely, I totally think she won that debate. Even with that being said, and even though I feel like she won, do I feel any better about anything? It's not really. Do I think what people are saying was it a 3v1? Yeah, I think it was. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, did that debate make me feel any better about anything? No. No. I'm not gonna tell, like I said, like, do I have a candidate? I mean, I'm not gonna say who I'm gonna pick, but I'll put it to you like this. I'm not liking my options.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'll say with that. But at the end of the day, what I will say, yes, I think Kamala definitely won that debate, but I think there's some caveats there. But especially because he kept getting Trump with the fact check.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess there's even some evidence that I've been hearing about that. Even the fact checkers were kind of wrong.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I don't have all the details on me. Like, I'm not going to act like I know everything. I'm just going by what I've heard. What I'm saying right now could be totally incorrect.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, it's like, yeah, I didn't like nothing about that. And like, nothing about that situation makes me feel any better or makes me feel any comfortable at all.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'll just leave it there. I'll let you go ahead and go.
So there is I can't really say, well, she won, but I can't say she just straight up won. I just say she looked more crisp and compared to Trump in a sense where, because, well, practically it was 3-on-1, right? It was 3-on-1. I think Trump did the best he can in that situation, but because he was ganged up, he didn't. It didn't, because how he talks. He doesn't really talk clear and precise. So it made it seem like Camilla. Oh, it was this. Camilla was leading. It's like Camilla had a leash over Donald Trump and was leading him throughout that whole debate. But Donald, he never got a chance to get control over that debate. Even though now I'll say this, Donald Trump, he definitely said he said a lot more important things, I think everything that Camilla said that night, it was just a whole bunch of hot air. Yeah, she didn't say nothing. So even though yes, technically she won, but her like what G just said, her victory wasn't. It didn't move the needle with her. It did
Okay.
not move the needle at all. That did her needle did not move. And Donald Trump held himself in there. But the problem is because how Donald Trump communicates, that debate didn't really help him. It didn't help his meter go up as well. It just kept him at the same position. So, but the bonus point is that Donald Trump was alone and he held his own, which I think that gave him some bonus points, you know. And Trump still, he's the only one that's truly talking about policies here. So we talk Kamala and her, I was born in poor family, nonsense, but she wasn't. you know, she keeps uh, saying that story, making up these soft stories, and yeah. like that. I don't I don't like none of the candidates, but do you think they're gonna have another debate?
So from what I've heard about it, I don't think so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it because I guess from what I heard, I think Trump is kind of like Kamala. I guess Kamala does want to have another one,
Mm-hmm.
but Trump is like no because it's always a disadvantage to me, and he's like, come on, basically come on my turf and do it. And he was saying like I've already made all the sacrifices to debate you on your turf, but you don't ever come and debate me on my turf. So he's like, no, we're not gonna do this again.
I like that. I like that.
I don't. I don't. I mean, but well, put it like this: I understand it, but I do think that yes, I think it is fair that Kamala does go debate on Trump's turf since Trump has debate on their turf. But no, like absolutely, I want to see more debates because I want to know more what's going on. I want to know a lot of their terms. I want to know a lot of like I want to see if there's any holes in their arguments.
No, I do too. But Trump has a point when he says, "Hold on, man, I keep coming to your turf. Now I'm coming to my turf." You know, Kamala, she want to have to go on his turf now. Let's see how she does on his turf. We know how Donald Trump does on her turf. Let's see how she does on the opposite end. You know, I think that should be required, honestly.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, there's a lot about these elections I'm not really liking in general. That kind of has me nervous, but all right, sorry about that, man. Dude, I got a weird email from you that just popped up in my mail.
I'm not looking at it.
Yeah, I sent you the picture. Yeah, I guess I have no idea what happened. I guess I'm glad this happened so I can let y'all know. Yeah, for some reason, I guess it got a hand in your. The funny thing is, it's not even your email. It's not being sent to your email.
How
Yeah,
you
but
gonna send it through?
here, I'll see you another picture right now. You see that crap?
That's rough, Bob. I'm a tough. Okay, I'm going to change my passwords.
Yeah, I don't
Oh,
know, but yeah,
I,
somehow,
I don't own that email, but someone has my name somewhere. I'm going to change my password.
yeah, for real. My bad. I just had to bring that up real quick because that just happened. I'm like, what the hell's going on? So, but anyways, God, I forgot what I was saying, but anyways, I was just thinking about this just now, but this is kind of one of the things that kind of turns me away from like the Democratic Party was so there is this situation where I guess what was it? I think the bill was called AB 5 that happened here in California. And the funny thing is they're like, yeah, we want to help the freelancers. That's why we went ahead and went to go talk to unions. I'm like, why the hell are you going to go talk to unions for freelance problems? That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, that's wild, man. That's crazy. I mean, this politics, they're so far removed from what we actually need and want in this country, bro. It's the same, man. No, the union has nothing to do with freelancers at all, you know?
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, are there unions for freelancers out there? Yeah, but it's like
Yeah.
you shouldn't be going to freelance. You shouldn't be going to unions for freelance issues. That's stupid. You should be going to freelancers. So the fact that you're going to a union for our issues, I don't know. That sounds pretty dumb to me. So yeah, like I agree. Like these people are just so far removed. But yeah, that just popped in my head. I just wanted to like bring that up because like that's one of the things that like that's one of the things that does bother me.
It is a bother and it's a real concern. You know, our voices are not being heard out here. You know, they feel like I don't, I don't know how they can determine who they pick to choose who talk for us, but it seems like they have some type of secret sect or something that they talk to, but they're never actually talking to us to see what we actually need, man. Uh, uh, and that's why they keep making laws that doesn't benefit us as the people.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I know they say and yes, we definitely do have election. We definitely elect who goes into office, but it's just like crap like that. It's like you totally missed the point. I'm sorry. I just had to bring it up because that's just one of those things that always bother me because actually it's because of that bill why I lost a job. So I'm like, you definitely going to freelancers because you costing us jobs.
Uh,
So, but yeah, my bad. That letter threw me off for a sec. But yeah, getting back to the presidency debate and like term limits and things.
I mean, honestly, we shouldn't even have terms, right?
What?
You know, honestly, we shouldn't even be having terms like, oh, come to my side or come to my. It should be at a location
That's
where
neutral.
that's neutral. Yeah.
Yeah.
This whole come to my turf, no, you gotta come to my turf thing. What the hell? What the heck is this? You know, there's no one in the middle that could host a debate of the presidency. You know, there's, they're telling me there's no way that they can have a fair battle. You know, um, my person, if you go to like a soccer game, one side would be the home side, and the other side would be the opponent side. Right?
Yeah.
You know, they got both of their sides over there supporting them, but on the battlefield is a neutral battle. You know, right? Hosting the debate, they shouldn't be on nobody's side. You know, they the person asking the question, it needs to be equal and even on both sides. You know, I don't
Well,
know
I
why
mean,
that.
I think what would have fixed it is if they had one conservative and one um what you call it liberal there. I think if you had that, I think it would be a lot more better because you have one on Trump, one on Kamala, and it's a little bit more fair.
Yeah, even that. You know, something. What is the Crips and the Bloods now? You come to
I mean, it
my
kind of
side.
is. It's kind of becoming that, which that's actually a really bad thing that happens. By the way,
They're really making it. They're like, come to my side, see what happens. Man, I don't know.
I mean, I would say the major difference is that what is it? Trump got another assassination attempt on him. Like, what the? That's wild, man. That crap's wild.
Uh-huh.
Like, I don't care what side you're on. You should not want a president or which call or somebody who's running for it or a candidate should
Mm-hmm.
not have to. Nah, that cannot go down. That is bad.
Mm-hmm.
That does not make me feel good about the future of this country. That is not a good sign.
Especially you keep getting so close too.
Yeah, which guy? I know they said they had two already, and there's been rumors of like a third one.
Mm-hmm.
So, which is wild.
That's crazy, man. That's absolutely crazy. I mean, regardless, this country is screwed regardless. But this next election, it's probably going to be the biggest election of my lifetime. You
Yeah,
know,
this one's gonna. Yeah, I think this one's gonna be a wild one. We'll see what
mhm.
happens.
The people are ready to crash out, man. They are ready to crash out, man. I don't want nothing to do with that shit, man. Nothing. I
I
want to
mean,
be far away from civilization as possible. Man, then people is gonna be crashing out. We might even get that civil war that you be hearing about for multiple years, for a few years now. Hearing about there's gonna be a civil war. There's gonna be a civil war. Blah blah blah. Hey, hey, that's for y'all. Keep me out. Keep me out. You know, I know there's gonna be a lot of people dying for no damn reason. I'll keep me away from that nonsense.
mhm.
Oh man. Well, it showed up on my. I saw a lot of videos about the Marquise Brownie situation.
Oh, I don't know nothing about that. I mean, we don't really cover YouTubers on here, but if you want to,
Oh yeah, well, yeah. I just, well, from what I know, Marquise Brown he released an application. I think he endorsed it. Well, they put. Um, I don't think he owns the company, but he's pretty much like the spokesperson of it, right?
uh-huh.
It's an application for wallpaper.
Yeah.
You know, you could, you have you have professional artists, you know, through that application for making wallpaper. They get paid like 50%. It's like a 50-50 deal, right? And but what people is pissed off about it is that just for wallpaper, that there's going to the monthly subscription fee. What was it, like $15, $12, something like
Holy crap! Are you serious?
that. Yeah,
Holy for wallpapers?
wallpaper. So
Oh yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
a lot of people like this ain't like Marquise Brownlee sold out. You know, this is this ruined his reputation and like, do you like these people say, oh, these YouTubers, they already have enough money. They're trying to take on the little amount of money that they have, and then or they complain about the application has way too many ads on it, so forth, so forth. And
Yeah, if you're paying that much, there shouldn't be any ads on there.
yeah, so I'm just like, okay, the business formula. I'm not gonna crap on Marquise Brownlee and try to tear the brother down. No. But a critique uh is valid. Okay. You know, um Marquise now Marquise Brownlee, he said he's known for having cool wallpaper, right? I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand, bro. We're talking about wallpaper, where there's plenty of websites you can get wallpaper free.
Yeah.
Plenty, you know. That's way too much money for a wallpaper, bro. Majority of people don't care about wallpaper. You know.
I wouldn't say that. I think there's a large number that care about wallpaper, but I don't think it's important to be charging $15 $15 for that.
Like I said, like a lot of people said, I heard like maybe it was like $1, $2 per month, maybe.
Yeah, that would make a lot more sense. Like 99 cents, okay, maybe. If there's no ads.
No ad. Or a one-time fee, I think a lot more people have been more down for that. But you're charging, $15 for wallpaper, where that's pretty much almost the same price like Amazon, right? you know, there's really no utility in wallpaper,
Ooh.
So I think the business model or the business strategy was, I think, for the company that actually owns this application, they're trying to profit off Marquise Brownlee's name, but they went way too overboard, too over. We're kind of overhyping these YouTubers. We like their we like content creators, man. Let's be reasonable here. $15 or whatever for a subscription, that's insane. For wallpaper, that's insane. That application will have to do a lot more than that, than just wallpaper. A lot more to be charged $15 a month. That's absolutely insane, man. So yeah, I think if they just re-strategize a little bit, put the price to one to maybe two, but most definitely $1 per month, or make it a one-time fee, right?
Yeah.
Hell, they were even better off just people post their wallpaper and people could buy the wallpaper from that artist, right? Like an online store for wall. They're better off just doing that.
Well, I mean, it makes sense. Like, like if people, and I don't know what the app is, but like if people make wallpaper, they could upload it on there, and then for every wallpaper that gets downloaded or something, they get like a small percentage. That makes sense.
Yeah.
So that's why I can understand. Like if you want people to pay, so then the people, it's like if you are an artist, you can't get paid for your work. So I do kind of understand that. It's just, yeah, the pricing has to make sense. You can't do $15 for wallpaper. People aren't gonna mess with that.
Yeah. No. I don't care how good that wallpaper.
That wallpaper better transform.
And then also a lot of people say, well, you want to pay for a simple AI wallpaper that was made through AI, and that was the case. That's also terrible. Like, damn, these not even real art. This is just AI work. If I want to pay $15 for AI, I'll go through one of these AI platforms and use their servers, like what we do for the podcast. If I'm going to be paying for AI like that, at least I can make content, So yeah, but my whole biggest thing with this thing, Archie's running situation is this, people trying to tear the dude down just for having offering a service. I don't agree with that at all. No, I get it. You have your critique for it. It is ridiculous, but people act like YouTubers cannot have their own business outside of YouTube, right? It seems like every single time someone put out a product, there's some type of issue.
Yeah. You're talking about what's called the Logan Paul on Mr. B situation.
Yeah, that, And I said, I told you, I'm not a fan of none of them, but, and yes, some of them, they have a questionable background, of course, So, and for what they did, they deserve the backlash, but.
Wait a minute, what did they do though?
I thought like for instance, like Logan Paul,
Okay.
with the whole like crypto scheme and shit.
Okay,
that's all him.
Okay, I'm with you. Okay.
Yeah, he deserved that backlash. But that being said, I don't want the man to. I don't want no one to. I'm not going to tear the dude down for opening up a business. We're talking about Lunchable. Yeah, people complain about, he's targeting the kids and lunch is not healthy for you. When has Lunchable ever been healthy?
Mm-hmm.
It has never been healthy.
I mean, to me, it's like hold that same energy across the board.
I was right about to get there.
Okay, I'll let you go.
Yeah, no, that's pretty much I was gonna say. If you're gonna have this criticism for about people selling products to kids and worrying about the health of kids and all that other stuff, have that same energy for all the other products on the store shelf that's bad for kids. They have people still buying normal Lunchables for their kids. People are still buying all these name brand chips and cereal and all. None of that stuff is good for kids. But all these people complain. I bet they have those products in their house. I bet they have Pop-Tarts in their house. That ain't good for you at all. Chips. Realize I bet they have it in their house. They ain't worried. But when a YouTuber want to release something, because like I said, I realize when YouTubers release a product or a service, there's an issue. But if people complaining, where's your product at? Huh? Let's review your product. Okay. You got so much harsh words for people trying to build a business, trying to do something outside of content creation. And you can't do that forever. Well, you technically can, but people get burned out for doing content creation. They want to go into other revenues, right? you know, if I was in the game of content creation for all these years, since I was a child, I would want to start wanting to do something else as well. You collected the audience, you got paid already. Now I want to venture into other fields that I'm passionate about, and I want to create a business, a service on it. There should be no critique. There should be no issues with that. Now, if the product is bad, then I get it. They deserve all the type of criticism, But the most people that's having an issue, like with the Mr. Beast product, they didn't even taste the product. They didn't buy a box of the Lunchy, wherever it's called, and actually had it for themselves to see if it's good or not. Everyone, one person has a rant about something, and it seems like there's a chain effect. Everyone else want to be mad about it too. Okay, I said this whole Marquise Brownlee, it shouldn't be this. Yes, there's criticism to the application, but saying that it loses credibility and he's not valid no more, and he's a sellout and all this other stuff. No. His product was just not up to par. Well, no, technically it wasn't the product. He just pretty much pretty much a partnership. But I'm like, no. It deserves the criticism. Now, like I said, but like for instance, going back to Logan Paul, with his whole crypto situation, yes, he deserved the criticism. He deserved the hate. Because you play with people's money and you didn't deliver on what people paid. Mm-hmm. So you pretty much stole that money. You deserve all the hate. Okay. But for this product, with your business partners, if you have valid critiques for it, fine. But don't hate on people for releasing a product for no damn reason, man. We as a society, we gotta stop doing that, man. They didn't try the product, they didn't invest in it, but they didn't put no money in their pockets to release it. But you have all the criticism about the product and all this criticism for something that you don't know, didn't try or nothing like that. Mm-hmm. People gotta stop doing it. This is people's livelihood. You don't have a valid critique, have a valid critique. First, people was saying that, Marquise Brownlee, he for all these years he shut down all these companies. Yeah, because he reviewed it. They sent him the product, or he bought the product. He reviewed it, and the product did not work. It was like that you remember that AI box thing that that Marquise Brownlee reviewed. It was terrible, and everyone got on him for that. But the product did not work. The product did not work, and it deserved every ounce of criticism because it wasn't a good product, And I hope that company hears all the reviews, and I want them to do better. Now, if they keep releasing crappy products like that, okay, I can say, I don't support them anymore. They don't want to listen. They don't want to improve. Don't support them anymore. I have no problem with saying that. Because they keep promising they keep promising all these things with the product and it never delivers. They okay, don't support them, right?
Okay, I'm
But
with you.
as a huh?
No, I'm with you. Go ahead.
But if a product, if a company releases something, and a lot of people, like the criticism of the product, and you gave them a chance to actually improve it and improve it and made it better or something. Hey, cool. I had no problem with that. Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do, man. So for criticism application, we even give that the company a chance to improve it, man. Hear everybody out and get and do something. you know, we gotta stop hating. We gotta stop hating. Yeah, man. Oh, sorry about that. I don't know you go.
Yeah, no, it's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll put it like this. I'll just stick on the what's called the Lunchy thing,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll say this much. When it comes to the Lunchy thing, I mean, at the end of the day, I can understand people are like, okay, that's your audience, and you're promoting bad food to kids, which is one thing. Okay, I could understand that criticism. My issue is that where's that same energy to everything else?
Right.
And that's my issue. You can't just sit there and say because Lunchables, like nobody's talking about Lunchables, and everybody's saying like, I don't think they said it. For me, it's not a healthy snack. I'm totally fine with that. It's not healthy,
Right.
and I'm totally willing to admit that. But it is better, at least on paper, than Lunchables itself.
Right.
From what I read. So
Right.
if you want to get them out of here for the Lunchy thing, then that's okay. But have that same energy for everything else too.
Right.
Like because the thing is, you're mad at this new product that's a healthier, maybe not the healthiest alternative, but is a healthier alternative. But you
Mm-hmm.
don't want to go at the more unhealthy competitor.
Right.
They're supposed to be alternative to that.
Right.
So I get it when it's like, oh well, and again, I don't know where a lot of these people live, but I know where I grew up and where I'm at. I still know people who buy Lunchables to this very day.
Yeah.
So I know kids that still go to school and eat them. So that's why I'm like, this is a better option. Like I said, it's not perfect, but it's a better option. So again, if you're not gonna go at the worst option, then it's like, I mean, it's kind of hard for me to take that criticism seriously.
Right. Right.
Again, like I said, if you went after everything across the board, and I can respect that. But like, well, you're promoting to kids. Lunchable has been promoting to kids since we were kids. I don't know when it came out, but I know since I was a kid, they've always been around,
Exactly.
and they've been promoting to kids ever since I've been on this planet. So, what are we talking about here?
Exactly.
I would rather deal with until we can actually find a solution because that's the one thing that makes me angry is that a lot of people want to come out and fight, but they don't really have a better solution,
Exactly.
you know? And their solution, like when people say, well, you could just cook and stuff. Yeah, that takes time, buddy.
Exactly.
Like all this stuff, it's unhealthy. So, and don't get me wrong, I'm all about eating healthy and all that stuff, but all I'm saying is that this controversy to me, I mean, again, I don't mind it because like you shouldn't be promoting like bad things to children. Fine, but have that same energy across the board.
Mm-hmm.
Don't go after the alternative. You're not going to go after the problematic one in the first place. Like I said, have that same energy across the board. That's all I'm
Exactly.
asking you. Just have that same energy. If you're going to cancel lunch leaves, that's fine. But also go after the Lunchables too. If not,
Exactly.
then I can't even take your argument seriously.
Yeah, man. It's just my like I said, it's just when a YouTuber does it, man. There's always the issue, man. You know. Uh. Uh.
And don't get me wrong, I get it. They're marketing to kids. That's fine. But again, you're not going after the alternatives that have been around to this very day that are also marketing, giving unhealthy food to kids. And I don't see the same
Exactly.
energy. And that's the problem.
Exactly, man. Like, like every single time someone new comes out, they'll try and do something. Oh, I said this. we gotta stop, we gotta cancel him. But when one of these big corporations, when they release a new lunchroom product, oh man, I'm excited. I can't wait to eat this. And there's no hate, there's no nothing. You know.
I don't care what anybody says, man. I used to love the ham and cheese. I used to love the pizza.
Oh yeah, it's like, you know, especially those bigger boxes when you get like a canned soda in it.
Oh yeah, exactly. I remember my mom got me one of those. I was so happy.
Uh-huh. The deluxe box or something like that. Yeah. And
Sure, yeah, that piece of sausage I always find up on my shirt every single time.
how's that at? I love vegetables growing up.
Oh yeah,
Um,
absolutely. I remember
uh,
they used to come with Capri Suns, and I heard that's supposed to be bad for you too.
yeah,
Oh man, I remember. Do you remember when they brought Capri Suns in that jar? They actually served it in a bottle.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, then at the bottom it'd be like that fungus or something at the bottom.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's what made me stop drinking it.
Hmm.
That's probably why they stopped it because they kept finding that
uh,
crap.
mm-hmm. How's that? Oh, how's that, man? We got a lot worse food out here in this market than some Lunchables, bro.
Oh,
But
hands down.
but as a child growing up, I enjoyed everything on that one. You know, why I eat that shit now? Not my first choice to do it, that's for
Yeah,
sure.
that's what I was about to say. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, that's the answer I would use. It's not my first choice. Like, yeah, if I'm hungry and it's there, I mean,
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
like,
I ate some Lunchables as an adult.
yeah,
So
I did too.
yeah, so this is my first choice to eat. No, but if the only I had it, I eat it. It's just like when you're out about, and the only thing is a McDonald's. Is, is McDonald's your first choice to go to eat? No, but is there, and I had to eat something. So having it once in a while is not going to kill you.
Yeah.
Now if you give Lunchables to your kids every single day, then yeah, you know, they might not grow up right either. They might have some health problems, but giving your kids a Lunchable once in a while, it's not going to kill them. Okay, we gotta stop this, you know. Uh, 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 And like I said, I don't think today's kids, when it comes to snacks, they're as wild like how we was growing up with the snacks. You know, so remember those big parts, the bag of chips, they're like the party size bag, and
Oh yeah.
that'd be $1. And then on top of that, remember that the liquor store we used to go to where you get a 44 ounce soda for $1?
Yeah. I mean, heck, even on this podcast, remember I told you we used to have the McDonald's should have a bucket of fries.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I think our generation of kids, we definitely consumed a lot more of that than today's kids. Uh, because everything is so much more smaller today. Um, I remember in high school, every single like every single day, I was eating a bag of chips, bro. That was pretty much my lunch. 'Cause I was trying to save up that money so I can buy something or save it up for better food, right?
Yeah.
So I was having chips and soda every single damn day, man. You know, $2.
Mhm.
Man,
Or the McDonald's $1 burger.
yep.
I used to eat those every time I had to go home, go to that McDonald's and
Mm-hmm.
eat those $1 burgers.
Yeah, why not?
I mean, let's just be honest. I mean, like again, they used to serve us prison food in school. They
Yeah.
talk about how bad the food is, dude. Do you know what we used to eat back then, dude? We used to eat what's it, rubber freaking burgers.
Uh-huh.
Like people don't understand the crap we used to eat back then. Holy crap, dude! Remember those pizzas?
The square pieces?
Yeah, like you eat that. That crap was like 95% bread. That crap was like 95% bread, and then had like a center of cheese that you didn't even see,
Uh-huh.
and like 4 pepperonis.
But
And
man,
man,
when that thing actually when they got it right, that shit was like
if they get it right,
get it
and people will fight for that crap too.
right.
Like people would actually fight for that crap. That crap was whack.
I would never that thing.
Man, I remember going to the cafeteria one day in the morning, man, and freaking got me a breakfast burrito. That crap had like a bunch of just a chunk of hair in there.
Ugh.
Yeah, I was like, what the man? They used to eat all this. They used to have all this. We have vending machines in the schools.
Uh-huh.
It sold us all the time. Like honestly, the first time I actually in schools ate healthy was when I went to Oklahoma. Because in Oklahoma, they actually like had like restaurants and stuff. Like I think when I went to school, I think they had a Taco Bell in my school.
Wow.
Yeah. So
But no, well, until I got into 12th grade, and some 12th graders they can leave school at lunchtime.
wait a minute, you could do that at 12th grade?
If you have enough credits.
Oh man, I used to do that 11. I used to do that in 11th all the time.
Like if because there's certain students if you have enough credits,
Oh no,
then
I know. I'm just saying, like I would
oh
always do that.
yeah, of course, yeah, me too. There's a
Man,
liquor store next to my school, so I will hide the fence and get something to eat. You
right?
know, um, but I remember I said in 12th grade with that for people driving and I had some friends and we used to hop in the back of the seat and the closest fast food to us was a Wendy's and KFC. So we used to go to Wendy's or KFC. That was the closest thing to real food I had in my the whole school career in high school.
Man, nah, like me, dude, like sometimes, cause I just don't feel like going to school till later, dude. I'll just sit at home, miss first period, and just play games half the time. Like I will always go late.
Yeah, I wish. Yeah.
Man, I used to do that all the time, cause it'd be like, cause they separate when you only have 3 class a day.
Mhm.
And yeah, so I used to miss first period all the time. I used to just kick it at home,
Mhm.
chill, and then like, oh well, it's 10:30. I gotta go to school.
Okay.
And that's the reason why that's why I got trouble. Cause yeah, my attendance was back. I'm like, I ain't going. I don't feel like going today.
Hmm.
Or I'll be like, I want to sleep in, so I'll sleep in. Then we go like, oh, gotta go to school. Man, I used to do that all the time in 11th grade,
Man,
all the time.
I don't know, I think like 11th grade. It's like everyone's most baddest moments was in the 11th grade.
Yeah, probably. I think so. Cause yeah, I mean, I would say probably the end of 10th was when. No, yeah, you might be right. Yeah, probably. I don't know. I gotta think about it. I haven't really thought about it.
I know I was wild in 11th grade. Man.
Yeah,
I am not familiar with that version of Brad.
yeah. No, yeah, maybe. I mean, I had to really sit. I haven't really sat down and think about. Got to remember, but I mean, no, I do know. Like, yeah, I do. I will say this. Yeah, 11th grade, I used to ditch all the time. I definitely
Yeah,
used to do that crap.
I was dishing. I get in trouble. Got sent to I get sent to the principal office. Sometimes I get to go to
Oh,
a little ICU or something like that.
oh yeah. Trust me. When I left high school, that office knew my name. Like, they knew me by name.
Uh-huh.
So
Yeah, I created a whole system to get me and my homies out of trouble. when I had to call my parents, I had my homie. I called the homie, and they pretended to be my parents.
Yep.
And then they pretended to be my parents, and I went on my merry way. And I actually prayed at this, and yeah, that was wild. I kept getting people out of trouble, bro. Uh, I I should have charged for that service if I had the business mindset.
Yep.
I used to get the signatures of all my teachers with the bathroom pad, and I used to forge their signatures with the free passes I took from the teacher's desk. So I'll come in class late, and I'll show like, oh, I had to pass, I had to be late, and they believe me. You know, um, I mastered the art of forging people's signatures during that time period. No, I want to do it today, but during that time period, yeah, I mastered the art of forging signatures. Yeah. And I only got caught one time in the eighth grade. I don't know how my teacher even knew it. It was me, not my mother's signature. And somehow, so even though it was perfect, that my teacher in the eighth grade knew the signature wasn't right. I don't know how, but she called my mother. I got in trouble.
Uh,
I,
No, that's why, like, for me, like, you would just, well, no, okay, what happened? So the first thing I used to do was, what you call it, you like, if you always used to have girls write it because girls had cleaner writing, so they could get away with it.
Mhm.
So that's not really, but by the time I think I learned how to like I actually like found a process to like
Mhm.
forge a signature because I would have a teacher signature. I figured out a way to trace it, whatever.
Mhm.
But I think I only got to use like once or twice because I actually wound up stealing like an entire like hall pass. Like,
Yeah,
yeah, I actually stole some.
yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so I actually stole some. And
Mhm.
yeah, and so I found a way to forge signature, but by the time I kind of like figured it out, it was kind of like too late.
Mhm.
So I think I only did it like twice the whole entire time.
Mhm.
And I'm like, man, I wish I would have figured this out earlier on.
Mhm.
Because yeah, my writing was trash, but I sure as heck knew how to trace. I figured it out. And don't get me wrong, don't ask me how I did because I can't remember, but yeah. But yeah.
Yeah, I used to practice the signature until I got it right. I mean, on the paper, like, and I get it like, oh, okay, I got the signature down. You know, and so I'm probably the closest to studying I'm doing.
Yep. Like I said, we definitely were studying, but when it mattered, like ditching school and getting
Uh-huh.
out of trouble.
Mm-hmm. You know, and yeah, that's crazy, man. And that's the thing that we was doing in high school. Uh, doing everything to well, I know we was just bad in general, but
Oh yeah, absolutely.
doing everything to not do no schoolwork.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh man, I hated school, man. Uh, and when I was actually inside, I had a hard time focusing. You know, the teachers, when they're talking, it was so boring to me, man. I was just like, oh, I can't
Yeah,
listen.
I just didn't give a damn. To me, I just thought school was stupid. Like I'm like, man, this crap's stupid. Like I'm just like, I was so bored and tired of this crap. And then once I got to the point of learning of when am I going to use it, oh, that was a bad idea. Once I figured that out,
Mm-hmm.
but then I started challenging all kinds of shit.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, nah, to me, like yeah, school at the end just kind of got dumb to me. But yeah, that's why I said, man, the best thing for me was going to adult school. That was the best thing.
Man, When I was in 12th grade, I was behind quite a few credits, man. And
Oh, that's yeah. That's why I freaking wound up going to adult school.
Hmm?
All that ditching and all that stuff caught up to me at the end. Oh no, it wasn't that. I got into a fight and I got
Uh-huh.
suspended.
Okay.
And basically they looked at me and they said, even if you were to get a 4.0, you still wouldn't pass.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
man.
that suspension caused me to have basically too many missing. So
Hmm.
because I kept ditching all the time. And so they're like, yeah. So and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna get up out of here.
Yeah,
Yeah, I remember my mom was saying like, what are we gonna do? What's gonna happen? Like, I don't know.
man. Oh, wow, man.
But yeah, but like I said, the adult school was the best thing for me. I don't care what anybody said. Anybody, oh hell no. That shit, man, that was I love adult school. Like I tell people all the time, if I would have known about this, I would have went this route because this route was way better for me.
Right.
At school, there was too much shit going on.
Uh, oh
But
yeah.
adult school, oh man, as I said, that's the first time in my life where like all the responsibility was on me.
Right.
Man.
I remember in 12th grade, I said, I remember looking at all these different packages I had to do to get.
Yeah, you actually had to do the senior project.
Yeah. I'm looking at all the classes I had to do this year, and I'm like, so I remember I was just walking around school. Yeah, God, I was like, I ain't doing this shit. And I was just walking around school looking at the students, and I was looking at the younger students, you know, and then they hit me like, I can't do this. I can't deal with another year of school. I didn't even know about middle school at that time. I didn't know I could not do this for another year.
But
No.
you want, but you know the funny thing, you want to know the best part about adult school? You got to test out of shit.
Yeah.
Dude, I tested out like pretty much all my electives.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. So that story for me, that's just how I went. So
Mm-hmm.
basically, I it wound up at the end, and they're like, I was going to do the test, and I remember I went into this room, and the principal at the school, he basically said, "You're lucky you did this now," because he told me, he said, if you would have waited one more semester, you would have never got this. You would have to go back to high school.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's wild, bro.
Yeah, so I like passed, like I had like 2 weeks left. I barely passed. So I got to test out all my electives. I didn't have to go back to high school
Wow.
because they're like, oh, you already have so many credits. I already did electives and passed. Like, yeah, if you just test out. And so basically, like where everybody else had to do the full test, I only had to do like a portion of it.
Yeah.
So yeah, so I tested out all my electives. I didn't have to do any more electives.
That whole situation just wasn't good for me, man. And that's why, I turned out like how I did, you
Okay, hold
know.
on, wait. Sorry, I'm only stopping you because I want to confirm something.
Uh-huh.
And I just need a yes or no because I want to confirm it now that I have you on here.
Uh-huh.
Did you ever take a government class?
I take a government class.
A class called government.
Look, I don't know. Let me think. Let me think. I don't think so. Now I'm thinking about it.
Exactly.
I don't think so.
That's what. Okay, thank you. I got another backer. I want to hear nothing else.
You don't have another backer. He doesn't even know what the fuck you're talking about.
Oh,
he
shit.
he just submitted it. He just
No,
submitted
he
it.
didn't. He
Yes,
said,
he
I
did.
don't know. Hey, B,
Yeah.
what was your English teacher in 11th grade's name?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You got me. Yeah,
I
I
rest
don't
my case.
No. Like
know.
I said, B is like I did not take a government class.
What was your elective in 11th grade? Yeah. 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 Oh yeah. Gee, you got a solid ass case there. Fuck out of here. You're talking about people who should have had their 15-year reunion and don't remember what they ate last week. And you're like, yeah, yeah. Did you take a government class? B's like, I don't know. Okay, cool. Like I just said, what was your elective in senior year?
Yeah, see, I don't know. Yeah,
Exactly.
but then yeah, I did have other priorities. I was just trying to graduate. I
Exactly.
was trying to graduate.
If you look at the curriculum, people who have decent memories will tell you, yes, you had to take one semester of econ, one semester of government.
Mm.
But you guys, again, like I keep telling you, you guys' memories after that internet age, fuck shit. So you can ask all these dudes and you can hype it up like, no, you didn't take this, right? You didn't take this. I don't think so. They're just gonna agree because they don't know. They don't remember.
No, well, I said when it comes to class, I got a pretty good memory of that, man.
Oh.
And like I said, government class. The class is called government. I, I can't think of a tie to the class called government.
Yeah,
Right.
cool. Okay. Like I said, what was your elective senior year?
I don't know. I don't know.
So
Yeah.
how is it that you can remember that you didn't take a government class, but you can't remember what your elective was? I can tell you what mine was.
Oh, well,
Okay.
no. Hold on, wait. I can answer that. It's because he even said it. He never got to take elected that he cared about. So why would he remember something that he doesn't care about?
That what are you talking about? It's an elective class. It's a class that you fuck off in. So you telling me he cared about government?
B, can you explain to James what you explained to me about your electives?
I would been here the whole time, right?
Oh, never mind. I'm not even gonna go into that. All I want to, all I know is what, like I said, B.
No,
Did
no, I'm asking you though. B, you're telling me you would have cared about a government class.
I don't think at that time period I even knew what an elective class was.
Exactly.
Like I said,
Actually, you would have known what an elective class was though, because they let you pick that class. So for him to not care about that class is kind of odd. But
no, I had chosen another class. I didn't get another class. I didn't get no classes that I wanted. Every
thank
class
you.
I picked was denied. You know, and it didn't help when I said we have parents that wasn't on my side either. So, you
but
know,
but that's so okay. So if you're saying that you only have four classes your senior year,
no. I had the full schedule.
yeah,
So, yeah.
but the only way you have a full schedule is if you have electives, because you only need four classes the first semester and three classes the second semester to graduate. That's why
Mm-hmm.
most seniors have an open first or open sixth period and they take two electives. Like I was a TA and I had woodshop.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I had two electives plus a sport. So yeah, I really didn't do shit besides your mandatory government econ, English, and math. That's it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, see. Thinking back. I did math and English and history. I know that. I think I was taking Spanish too.
You still had a language class? Oh, so you must have failed some shit.
No, my schedule was never right. Like I said, I never even took help of living. They never gave me that They never gave me that class,
What class?
like help of living.
Help?
And
What is it?
I think it was helpful living. I think that's the name. It's the health class, pretty much. That's where you learn about the X and Z's and all that other stuff.
Yeah, but that's your freshman year.
Yeah, I was supposed to take it, but I never took it. They never gave me that.
You would have
never
taken something comparable to it.
Nope. No, I didn't take no health classes of any kind in the ninth grade. Like I said, my schedule was fucked up throughout school. Throughout school, it was just absolutely messed up. You know. What's that? Oh, hold on, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh shit. God dang it. It's that time.
Boo. Okay, hold on. Let me end this real quick.
Oh my goodness.
With that being said, I want to thank y'all for checking out the podcast. I want to thank B and James for being on here. Definitely appreciate it. On your way out, make sure to subscribe or follow depending on your platform. Check the links down below for all the audio platforms. Make sure to check out the Clips channel, Fit the Description Podcast over there on YouTube. We're also on Instagram, Opinion Piece Network. You can see our shorts being reposted over there. And beyond that, there's not much else we gotta say. We want to thank y'all, appreciate y'all, and we'll be back next week with another episode. Y'all have a good one.
Hey.